Good morning, my beautiful Daikini. Bear with me, this video is going to be mostly voiceover because I accidentally filmed probably about a week and a half or 2 weeks worth of content without realizing that my microphone was not properly installed. Even when it's not perfect, I trust that my goddess aura is enough for you to receive blessings, inspiration, and as a potion maker, and for those who are ready to make the changes in their lives, to know that I'm here for you and I'm ready to make your potion, your full moon box, whatever you need, because status quo, average, mediocre life is just not acceptable. So if you're ready to take the plunge, all my links where you can purchase my products, book me for sessions, etc., they're always in the description box. So I initially intended this video to be a mini vlog because I was actually packing a Muse Diamond self-obsession potion for a client of mine in Milano, Italia. Our number one enemy is the thought, the mindset, the energy of average mediocrity. This is the antithesis of goddess energy. Goddess energy is about splurging, appreciating bounty, and loving your life experience. Living in this beautiful hyper feminine energy, your hyper sacred feminine energy, is about the appreciation of beauty, being in emotional bliss and feeling fulfilled in all areas of your life. This client ordered a very beautiful self-obsession Muse Diamond. So if you don't know what my self-obsession potion is, it's basically the energy of being center stage. We live in a world where we are told to dim our light, to not be as beautiful as we're supposed to be, as extravagant, as sexuality loving, and as divinely entitled to feel scrumptious at all times. We live in a society where we're supposed to be like little robots who have to be in line. We live in a world where our creative expression is frowned upon, especially in some specific communities or families. Depending on your family rank or social status also, it applies. If you're someone in the public eye, you have to constantly watch everything you are. You have to watch the way you dress, who you hang out with. You're even told who you're supposed to acquaint yourself with, who you're supposed to date or marry, because some obsessed fans feel that they have the right to have an opinion on how you're supposed to lead your life. I'm speaking about the angle of a celebrity because, as you know, my Muse Diamond potions are for ultra rich and affluent women, entertainers, big career successful women, business tycoons, daughters of oligarchs, princesses, queens, wives of. The fastest way to create magic in your life is to do all the magic necessary so that this energy becomes yours, loving and thriving through the journey.
Perfect mix. The mix is perfect.
And if you're someone who is still stuck, struggling, and you're working hard, you're hustling, let me tell you, those are actually the women who need to indulge in potions the most, or at the very least, get going with your full moon rituals. Buy my full moon box. So self-obsession as a Muse Diamond potion is my potion which has the highest kind of dark feminine energy. It is the most unapologetic, with the request of my client wanting to have this customized experience. I'm able to play with the energies, get them to an energy place where they're able to maneuver through the outside expectations that people have of them while having the secret garden.
Crushed diamonds. Whatever was left here was not enough, so I'm going to add from here. I have to be really careful not to lose some diamonds.
A potion becomes your little treasure, the ritual you can rely on.
I don't know if you can see, but the crushed diamonds are in there. So this is not diamonds that you use in jewelry. This is raw diamond that I use the same way you would use gemstones or crystals for their energy or spiritual or metaphysical properties. Now I have the base potion. I'm going to be very careful because this is literally more than liquid gold. At the bottom, there is the crushed 18 karat gold. It is going to make her aura expand bigger. A potion experience is unlike anything you've ever experienced before. Whether you are exposed to the Western way of experiencing perfumes, or even if you are exposed to the Middle Eastern way of experiencing oil perfumes, but also what we call parfums orientaux, so Middle Eastern perfumes. My daughters, when they were younger, now they're both almost in college, but when they were younger, they would say, "Oh, Mom, you're making perfume for the spirit?" My youngest, she used to say, "You're making perfume for the chakras." This is really it. I'm making perfume for your aura, fragrance for the aura. Even though you may enjoy the experience of perfumes to smell nice, for social validation, basically, to be appreciated in society, this is your energy perfume. Not too much of the pheromones, because otherwise men are going to literally follow her and obsess over her, even though she may actually not dislike that. When I make my potions, I really take it as a holistic project. The flacon, the bottle, what I call the master bottle, represents you. And actually, when I deliver the potion to my client, we're going to harmonize this flacon, this bottle, with her spiritual DNA. It's going to macerate for a few weeks, and when it's ready, I'm going to package it and travel to my client so she can start using this beautiful gem.
If you don't have energy, you're an empty shell. You're no better than a corpse. Energy supports your mind. The moment you realize that the only sacrifice you have to do really is money and time, you buy my potions, you do your rituals, you moan, you moan, you moan, you moan, you moan, you moan. You listen to your creativity. Feminine energy is sexual energy. The only energy center you have on your body that is linked to pleasure, that is linked to climaxing, that is linked to creating, is your sacral chakra. In Sanskrit, we call it the Svadhisthana chakra. You don't need to know that word, but it's basically your sexual energy chakra.
Grazie, arrivederci.
Grazie, arrivederci.
It's not cool.
If you are a woman with the anatomy of a woman, a womb, ovaries, uterus, a diaphragm, and a yoni, a vagina, a depleted sexual energy closes all doors to fulfillment and happiness. I should know because of my own story, which if you've been watching my content for years, you kind of know my story a little bit. Not everything, of course, but also my clients who come to me with money and despair, with take my money, make a potion to make me happy. And they come to me for the creative expression of their sexual energy, for fulfillment. Fulfillment is a higher form of happiness. It's not based on the basic needs of eating, having a roof over your head and all of that. It's much more sophisticated. It shows that money without your soul being nourished does not provide you with happiness. Of course, someone who's financially challenged and who's poor is going to say, I would rather be unhappy and rich. Of course, I agree. Alright, so I hope you did enjoy the video. I have to warn you, the couple of videos coming up soon are probably going to be the same format because, like I said, I filmed quite a bit of content, not realizing that some images were not recorded and also the microphone was just completely off. So bear with me. And maybe it's a lesson for some of you who are stuck on format and perfection. For me, I just feel like showing up to you however way I can is a blessing to me and a 10x blessing to you. So receive the showers of blessings that I'm sending you. So those of you who are meant to receive the blessing will, and those who don't, oh well. Thankfully, we live in a world where you can just click off of a video if it's no longer interesting to you, right? Alrighty, I love you. I hope you had a nice time, and now we'll see you in my next video. Manifest lavish imperial opulence.